Hello guys, this is Pavel Oskorov from Laravel Daily Team and from YouTube channel Laravel Business, which is all about doing business from Laravel stuff, both from technical and from business perspective. Topic of today is one package I found pretty recently, but it's quite an old one, called Laravel Auditing, which is basically for tracking changes that you have done or anyone has done with your Laravel models. And there are quite a few packages around that topic, but this one is pretty big one with a lot of customization, configuration, and functionality. So I will demo how it works. I've tried it myself and I want to show you. So for that, I've made a quick project with our admin panel generator, quick admin panel, and we have only one CRUD, one menu item that we can add or edit its project with two fields, name and description. And now we will install Laravel Auditing and we will see what it actually tracks and how it shows that. So I've done that already. If we go into our console terminal, it's really simple to install. So number one, composer require. Number two is auditing install, which does two things: publishes the config file and publishes the migration, which is actually needed, and the migration is for a table called audits, which I use immediately. I run artisan migrate, and basically that's it. I can use it now. How to use that? You go to any of your models. Now we open PHP Storm here, and in your model you basically use the trait. So three things to show here, three things to change. So just use the contract, then implement that contract here, so number two, and third thing, just use the trait. And that's it. Now if we open that list of project, which I've added dummy data already, we edit that project. I use a form filler to change that thing, update, and let's see what we have in the database in our SQL Pro. There's a table called audits. We refresh that, and here's what we have. We have a table with polymorphic relationship to user type and user ID, same polymorphic to auditable type and auditable ID, and then old values, new values, and some more data about it. Basically what that means, that user with ID 1, which is myself, the first user admin, updated the project with ID 1 from old values to new values. And you can edit something once more. Let's change values once again, update, and there will be probably another row, a new row in that table. Refresh, yeah, and that's it. So how to view that? In the package, in the official documentation, they have one good example how to present that. So to not reinvent the wheel, I've just used their code. So here's the list of audits. I've copied and pasted that into Blade file, and they provide that with language file for the audit. Now here's the thing, the downside of that package, it's mostly used for auditing one entry. So I didn't find in any examples here the list of all the audits for all the system. What they're showing is auditing of one entry. So here's how it works. There's you can take all audits of one particular entry. So in our case, we have a project and we have audits for that, and we pass that into a Blade file, which has some Bootstrap code, and this is the main part. So it's the list of all the audits, basically, with some functionality from the package and with some language translations, which I've put in here in file resources lang English article. How it looks, we go to that dashboard controller, and here's the list. So this is one entry. So on this date, this user with that IP updated the record from name old one to new one, and description from old one to new one, and two items on the list. I'm sure it could be shown in much more pretty way with like tables and pagination and all of that, so I will leave that to you. But in general, the structure is this one. What you do with that later, you can log that, you can, well, log that, it's already been logged, I mean show that in whatever form you want. What is more fascinating about that package is the amount of customization and extra thing it has. So I encourage you to look at those advanced things. For example, you can use tags. You can generate tags for all the auditable entries, which will mean that you will be able to filter the audits better. Then you have redactors, which is a really cool thing. So all the values will be shown in plain text. I think it's even passwords, but I'm not sure about that. Well, hashed passwords. Anyway, so if you want to hide some of that, you can use left redactor or right redactor, and then it will be this. So this will be stored in the database, and anyone viewing the logs won't show exactly the values of the entries, but will see only like 10% of that. So a lot of cool things extra here, and I encourage you to check that out. And yeah, that's it. That was a short demo of Laravel auditing package. If you want to have more demos or more Laravel tips, subscribe to the channel. Comment below the video if you want to have more what package should I review. And also to support us, you can visit our Laravel admin panel generator, which generated that thing actually. It's at quickadminpanel.com. See you in the next videos, guys.